Welcome back to the Outward Expression. I'm your host, Roman. A while back, I had put together a dark on dark outfit, and I had asked you for your thoughts on that outfit. Dark jacket, tie, shirt, and vest with dark trousers. Pretty much just monochrome, and I was looking for your input as to whether that was a bit youthful for somebody of my age. And tonight, I'm following up that video with my thoughts on the restaurant we had visited that evening. My wife and I visited Frankfort, Illinois, and a lovely little restaurant called the Wine Thief. This restaurant is centered around the theme of wine, which you may have guessed by the name of the restaurant. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. I actually did a Yelp review on this restaurant that very evening with a 5-star review. It's my I guess you'd call it a policy to either do 1-star reviews or 5-star reviews, and anything in between I pretty much just leave up to fate. It doesn't interest me so much to give reviews that are indifferent. I prefer to go to one end of the spectrum or the other with regard to restaurant reviews. So I'm very pleased to tell you that the Wine Thief on the evening we visited, which was a Friday evening, was quite remarkable. Firstly, we ordered drinks. They serve they have a very good wine list, as you might imagine, from a establishment called the Wine Thief. My wife usually orders Cabernet, or actually a Sauvignon Blanc, and I had a very, very good lager called Goldfinger from a local brewery. The lager was very good, very light and refreshing, which is what I look for in a beer as a rule, especially in summer months and spring. Our first course was oysters on the half shell, which were very, very lovely, very sweet. They were served up very cold and refreshing. A little bit of, they had a variety of relishes. There was a horseradish um, and a onion forward kind of relish, and other another sauce I can't quite bring to mind at this moment, but they were all very good. And what I can tell you about these oysters, they were exceptional. They clearly were they were very fresh. They had been flown in from New England, from what I understand, and they were quite good. Uh, I imagine most of the audience isn't very fond of oysters, but I find them very a nice way to start an evening dinner. It's just a tiny little bit of something to get your taste buds prepared for what you order next. Now, my wife ordered, I think what, if I recall properly, was a shrimp dish. I don't know exactly what it was or recall what exactly she got, but she was very pleased with it. And myself, I ordered the fish and chips, which I really enjoyed. It was a lot of places you go to offer fish and chips that are unlimited, and usually one serving is enough for me. But this particular evening, it wasn't all you can eat, but it was a very ample serving of fish and chips. It was, um, I believe it was cod and perfectly fried, a very generous portion with the French fries were very good, crispy and delicious. Uh, it was quite good. The service was, as always, uh, exceptional. The Wine Thief is staffed by a crew of fairly young people as a rule. Our server was a quite young person, a young man, could have been in his early, maybe mid 20s. Did a very good job of taking care of us, and we really had a good time. I'd encourage you to go to the Wine Thief. It's in Frankfort, Illinois. The prices, as a matter of fact, I wanted to make mention of the fact that the prices were quite reasonable. A lot of times you go to these restaurants that are centered on wine, and you get a little bit of a sticker shock from the entrees, but the price was very reasonable. The service was exceptional. The food was quite good, and we really enjoyed ourselves. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I'll be looking forward to talking to you again. This is your host, Roman. This has been the Outward Experience. Choose the good.